Everybody, this is Sister Omi. We're doing a little something a little different. This reading is for the water signs. This is just a weekly overview, food for thought, okay? And we're going to start this day with a grateful heart, right? So, let's get down to earth and into the elements, right? The first card I pulled for the water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, is quaking aspen, the aspen tree. And it says, we are one. And then we have calendula, three of fire, the herbs, right? And then we have a fig tree, enlightening love. So, this quaking aspen, a lot of, people, well, not people, let's just say, the aspen is like, look, I ain't scared. And how do you know? Because deep in the ground, you're an individual, but look, if you look at the roots are combined, or they're holding hands, they're supporting each other. So I would say pulling this is really look at your root chakra and realize really where your support really is. It ain't all up here. Look at where your support is. I think this is a message, knowing that you're joined at the root and knowing that that's where your support is. That's under the ground that the question then I think you should ask is, this is really about healing. And so if you're going through something and if you're going through something and to heal, the question you should ask is, how do you balance your individuality with your family, your community? Because I feel that maybe like really getting down to the root of the situation. Yes, we all are one, but we are still individuals. But getting down to the root of the situation, maybe you're being asked to really evaluate, who are you? And then we have here the three of fire. That's the three of wands, and threes are, there's a sense of harmony with threes. There's success, it's cultivation coming together. So there is, I would say, some type of creative passion at play or creative inspiration that will probably last a lot longer than one season. This season is changing now. So I feel that we're coming up on a season change, right? So we need to evaluate our roots. Like, who am I? As I am connected with my family and the community, but who am I as an individual? And know that that is my foundation, and building on that, I have that creative inspiration that lasts long beyond any season. And you think about, you see the table, how they're doing all the work at the table with the mortars and the pedestals. This is like creativity that is infectious. They're like having fun there. They're cooking. They got bottles of herbs, like they're mixing vinaigrette and dishes to eat. What are you creating with what you have built on? Then we have here the fig tree, which is enlightened love. Lower pleasures you attract are potentially overwhelming and dangerous. Peace arrives through higher gratification. So this is like, you think of Adam and Eve in the garden, right? They they had a encounter that made them feel ashamed, so they had to put the fig leaves on, right, to cover themselves. Also, though, in this garden, though, if you think about the fig tree, you can live off figs if there's nothing else, right? So whatever you may have encountered, you're asked to be mindful not to be motivated by base emotions here. Yes. This is really, I feel, more tapping into your creativity so that you could attract a higher vibration towards you. Nothing of a lower vibration. Okay. That. So that quaking, we are one. You are one with God. You are one with the universe. You're one with your family, your friends, and really, when I really look at this, maybe it's also evaluate who your friends are. Are they really your friends, or are they pseudo quasi friends? I'm just saying. All right, so let's see here. Let's get a little clarity. Okay, 10 of coins, yeah. So what makes you secure? Where's your real support? I think the 10 of coins, see, this is mental energy. So you're really being asked here, where's your real support? Is it your pseudo quasi friends, or is it like when your back is against the wall, who's really there for you? I'm just saying. All right, so we got the 3 of fire here. Woo! 8 of swords. So mentally, maybe you're feeling a little bound at this time because you don't want to really take the blindfold off and realize you could step forward in a whole nother direction, more creative. You have the abilities. So this is about really taking the blindfold off. And even if you can't take the blindfold off, you can start walking forward. you can move. You're not stationary. You're not bound as you think. There's a lot of creativity around you, and you need to step into it. And as you see, this is how she sees her. You see yourself with the blindfold on in the mirror, and that is not so. Okay, it's not so. So this is really asking you to really look at your foundation, what makes you feel secure. This is a emotional imbalance here. Yeah, it's time for you to look at your more creative self. This is time for you to look at yourself in a better light. Yes, in a better light. Yeah. All right. And then here, wow. Confirmation. We got the 3 of Wands again. So you think about this, the 3 of Wands. We're looking at mental clarity, your self-esteem, cheerfulness, wisdom, versus being superficial, right? So you're being really asked here to know that for some, I really believe you have a stronger foundation. Maybe you haven't acknowledged that. And you need to realize that and step into your power. That's what I see. Water signs. It's time for you to step in your power. Don't allow people to tell you who you are. Yeah, step into your power, and there's abundance here. That heart chakra, oh my God. This is wonderful. So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.